Hey YouTube, this is going to be the start of my 17th vlog. Today is Friday, March the 2nd, 2018. The time is something after 10 o'clock, I think close to 10:30 this morning. So where's my vlog coming up to you from this week? Well, give you a little hint here. Does that tell you anything? No? Yeah, I wouldn't think it would either. Okay. What about this way? Does that view tell you anything? Some little water sprinkle things over there. Okay, cool. What about that way? Well, probably not too many of you, but some of you will know. If you can look back, that red roof building over there, that's always a big sign that you're in Kerrville, Texas. Yep, that's where we're at. Kerrville, Texas. At this area here, it's a walking trail. It starts over there somewhere. That building back up over top of that blue umbrella there is the library. So we'll be going over there to that trail and walking it, and I'll be showing you some of it. But this is Kerrville. That's the downtown part of it up there. We'll get to that at some point. This big old fish apparently is a big famous picture here because you seem to see them everywhere. And in fact, on that little sign up there, it says Loopy. So I assume that's the name of that fish. So there's that for you. It's a little tiny playground over there. Here's some nice flowers. So let's check these out. Then you got that little water fountain over there, of course, that says no running. But I guess you can walk through it. So, you know, it's kind of a cool, cloudy day today. I don't want to be walking through it, but I'll give you a quick view of it. But there's parking down through there. We parked downtown. Actually, we didn't know there was parking down here, and there is actually parking under the bridge up there. You can see all over the place. But we'll be walking this trail and checking it out. My understanding is it's something around 3.5+ miles one way, and not sure if we'll do the whole thing today. Depends, we might. Depends on what we got going. So let's get ready for this vlog and get the thing out. See you on the trail. All right, so I've come to this side of the fish, and look what it says down there. Kerrville, Texas. Who knew? They seem to put this on the wrong side. I think that should have been on the other side. But anyway, that proves it to you that we're in Kerrville, Texas. And again, you can see the whole fish and the red building over there, the red little roof, and the library right over there past the fish's mouth. So let's get ready to do this thing. All right, so we've been coming down this trail for a little while. I don't know, 20 minutes or so. And we've run across this. So I thought I'd show this with great big rocks here you can see on either side are big. And then we're coming up to this little bridge. You can see there's a street there with traffic on it. So we're cruising along. But this whole path is just a big wide sidewalk. I'd say this section right here is probably 6-7 feet wide. You see this is a very low bridge actually. That's the Guadalupe River right there. We're walking beside. And yeah, a bunch of rocks down here underneath this thing. And then there's a little, almost like a walkway over there. And so, pretty cool. Hey, how you doing? So, you just heard that very, very loud. Mustang up there. Still hear him, I'm sure, because he's shooting his mouth off. How you doing? But yeah, see, there's like an old walkway or something here. Or maybe that was an old street from a long time ago that used to come through here, and they ended it and built it right back there. But here's another little parking area where you could actually come and park in here and walk the trail from this section. So they actually have a number of things. And when we get back, I'll show you some more what was there. I should have recorded it earlier, but you know, I was too excited to look myself. But there's a lot of trees, Weather's pretty good now. It ain't too hot or too cold. And just a slight breeze. So it feels pretty good. So I'll show you something else as we come to it. Alright, so we're just walking along here. Haven't come very far from where I last showed you. But up here, do you see that barn up there? If you can get a good look at that, that's a concrete barn. That whole thing is concrete. Pretty wild, huh? Right beside it is a set of apartments, but that is a concrete barn. So I think that's definitely cool and different. That needs to be on this video. So hopefully you enjoy that part. And this is again the trail. You can see the whole thing is paved. No big deal. So we're just cruising along and trying to figure out our plans. I saw that barn. Wanted to share that with you. I'll show it to you the back side from this side. Let me just get back. Turn it and I'll show you. You can see the back side of it there. And see, on this trail you get bicycles too, so they go around you on the left and everything's good. So pretty cool. Hope you enjoyed that. And here you can see they got trash cans, benches. You know, every so often we haven't used them, but they do have benches. You get tired, you can sit down, rest, and relax. So far, it's a very relaxing, very enjoyable walk, and we're, honest to goodness, enjoying ourselves. All right, so we're walking along here. Show you a little bit of hiking here, but I want you to see these trees. You see how these boughs are coming all over, making this completely shady. This is a retirement home over here, but all these branches coming over, the river's right down there below me, and it's just a really nice area. It kind of reminds me of the Oak Alley in Louisiana a little bit. So this is really nice, good shady area. Trail goes on, we go into the sun. If you look over here, you can see what this tree's made of. So there's that, and then we're out in the sun. So we'll keep on marching along and show you some other things. Hope you enjoyed this part. Alright, so we're going along here. Been walking for quite a little while and come across this metal bridge here. You can see it's pretty long. There's a little butterfly right there, zipping along. Is it? There's some green junk on these sides rails of these bridges. Oh yeah, it is. Check it out. Lily pads right down there in the water.
And there's some down there too.
Hopefully you can see all those. There's actually a little tiny island over there. That's pretty cool. Let's go look at this side. Look at this tree right here. Here, let me show you. Very tall.
Is that lily pads down there?
Excuse me.
Too?
It looks like it. I don't know if you can see, but through that tree limb, a bunch of green in the water. Looks like a bunch of lily pads or something. Moss, something. I'm not 100% sure. There's some ducks swimming, but you probably can't see those either. And then just down below us, there's a river. You can see it's not very deep. That might be 1 or maybe 2 feet at most. But look at the roots. If you can see them on that tree right down there. Isn't that pretty crazy? Pretty neat. So let's finish at the bridge. There's some houses, I guess. Yeah, those are houses. Right over here, that would have nice access to this trail.
And I say that the trail has been super nice.
Yep.
Great
It's
trail.
like I told you, it's paved all the way. You can see how wide it is. It's got to be at least 7 or 8 feet wide right here.
That's lily pads
Of course.
all over.
Yeah, that's the river. This is again Guadalupe River. That's what this trail happens to follow. And all over there, I don't know if you can tell or not, but on the other side of the river, all through there, I mean, that is nothing but lily pads.
And there's like a
Very thick.
20 turtles over there. You see them? There's the first turtle right there, and then there's tons of them lined up over there. Right against the shore.
Well, I do see one. Yeah, okay.
A bunch of them.
You probably can't see on this GoPro. I don't know if you can or not. But over here, I'm not even sure if I'm pointing the right place on the camera. But right out here is one little turtle by himself. Hey, and over there's a log on the far side over there, and they're little tiny tortoises. But I don't know. Yeah, there's got to be 15 or 20 at least. So this is tortoise there, and there's one little duck out here swimming towards us. If you can see him. right there went the citizens on patrol. It's the second time we've seen him, so they just drive up and down this thing apparently all day, checking for trouble, saying that there's none. There's a bridge up there, so we're coming to another street. And then some of these houses out here, just think if you lived right in one of these houses, you would have perfect access to this trail. Plenty good exercise. So again, something else I think is enjoyable and good to show you. So hopefully you like it as well. We'll keep going and see you later. Hey, take care. Okay, so you see behind me, we have come to the literal end of the trail. There, see? No further. This thing is locked. There's a gate right here. You got to have a passcode to get through, and we can't do that. So we have truly reached the end. This is what you come into, though. You can drive in here, and this is where we come up from. We'll be heading back that way. And oh, here's a butterfly right here. You see him flitting around. How cool is that? Nice colors. Cool. But yeah, we'll be heading back down the trail then, because since we have made it to the very end. And you see, get up here, there's quite a few picnic table area, places to park. There's a bathroom up there, little kiosk area over there. And then we'll be heading back when we get back to the very beginning. I'll show you the stuff that I didn't record then, so you can see that, because there's some really interesting stuff there. So stick with me, and there'll be one more part to this video, and at least of this whole walk. So stick around. See you then. Take care. All right, so you can see there's this trail map here. We're still at the end, and with this sun, it's hard to see. But see, you are here, so we're right there on this yellow line, all the way at the end, like I told you, at the Kerrville Shriner Park. And we walked all this way. G Street Trailhead, Lehman and Monroe Park, and this Louise Hayes Park. This is actually where we started, was in here. So this last little bit we did not do because we started here. But yeah, if I give you a big overview, hopefully. There, I'm sure you can see the whole thing. But then, and if you look, right here's the scale. 1/8 of a mile, quarter, half a mile, and that whole thing's a mile. So you can look at that and see. I mean, we've walked, I got to say 3 or 4 miles one way, and of course we got to walk it back. So we'll do somewhere between 6 and 8 miles on this trail alone today. No big deal. But you see all the little places around it. I mean, this is a big map. Shriner University right there, and pretty interesting. So we'll be heading back. Here's your trail legend. And you can see it's the City of Kerrville Parks and Recreation. There's a contact number right there if you ever want to contact them. So River Trail map. That's the overlook. And we'll be heading on out here in a minute. Alright, so we've actually made it back to where we started. Not the end of the trail, but this is where we started. I just wanted you to see all these trees over here in this water. How cool all that looks. All those trees over there in that bridge. See the goosies right there. We're going to be walking up and go up here, go back around, right across that little concrete bridge, and then we're going to finish out the trail, because we want to, since we've done that end, we're going to just finish out the entire thing. So you'll see that, and then that red bridge over there, that actually will lead us up to the library. So just wanted to show you that stuff when I get, well, tell you what, just stick with me. Alright, so you can see here, we're on the concrete bridge, just starting it, going across the water. That building up there beyond those trees, that's the library I keep talking about. You can see a little bit of the Guadalupe River right here. And then it really goes under the other bridge up there. This is more like a bay almost, looks like. You see this down here? There's the water. Several feet deeper here at this bridge. Then these big old trees right here, especially that one there in the middle. That's very cool. And so we're going to go left right here. This is the way we're going. There's a squirrel up there running across the path. He just went. There's a couple of geese over there by that tree sleeping. So we're going to head on up this way. And then if I don't see anything else interesting once we get to the end, well, I'll show you that. So I'll see you then. Found him a plastic. Look at this. He's dragging it around. He is intent on getting in that thing. Hi, guy. Hi there, little squirrel. What you got? You need some help? Huh? Do you need some help? Do you want me to help you? You want me to help you? I'll help you. Here, let me get that open for you, okay? Yeah, I'll get it open for you. Here, come here. Come here. Come on. It's okay. We're just going to video the baby. Nobody's going to bother you, okay? See, it's open. No, you don't want that cigarette, bud. Go ahead. It's okay. I just want to video you. Go ahead and snag one. You wanted them so bad. There you go. Go ahead, grab you one. You're just licking the side of it. There, he's got one. You are funny. Now that is Class A video. You are not going to get that anyplace else but here. So you need to watch my stuff all the time. Make sure you subscribe. Alright guys, we have made it to the very end of the trail. And I want to prove that to you in several ways, okay? One, see the sign right here in front of me? Lowry Park. Park hours dawn to 11. There's all the regulations. You can pause and read them if you like. But see this part right here? This right here will tell you the Kerrville River Trail. And you can see there's all the designations, the rules, the prohibitive activities, blah, blah, blah. You can pause all that and read it if you like. But here's the bigger proof. And that is, you see River Trail map, right? Can you remember I showed you we were down on this end, all the way down there at the Kerrville Shiner Park. Here now, see that? You are here. Lowry Park, it says right there. And boom, right there you can see the yellow ends. That's the end of the trail. And so we have come all the way, this entire trail, somewhere between 3.5 or 4 miles each way. So we've walked probably 6.5 to 8 miles, depending on distance and all that stuff. But all those signs prove it. But I want to show you one more thing. Check out this cool tree.
Beautiful.
Now come on, yes. As my co-worker here just said, don't you have to agree with that? That tree is just beautiful. I might even say gorgeous. I love it. But you can see right here, this is the stonework that they've got down for the start of this end of the trail, or in our case, the end. You can see it just falls right out into this neighborhood. And so you've got this tree. Against that nice blue sky there. That looks really good. And then look at these limbs. Look at how long some of these limbs are. Yeah, she's talking about this fence. She wants me to show that to you, so you can see some of that. Made out of some old timbers and stuff, looks like. But look at this tree here in the middle. Look at how wide. I mean, this thing has got literally 4 branches. 2 there in the back. These 2 great gigantic ones in the front. Look, this one goes up and then branches off, and all branches through there. And then that one branches up and off all through there. So a lot of branching. A little bit open up there. That's pretty cool. See that cloud going through? That's pretty nice. So that's good. This is where the trail goes. We're going to take this back to the library, and I will record that going across that bridge in that library, and then that will definitely end this part of it. Okay, so we'll see you then. All right, so here you see a little bit of this thing. We made it back here to the library. This is the red bridge I've talked about. So let's go across this puppy right up there to the library building that I've talked about several times as well. And we'll get out here in the middle. But here, from here, I'll show you some of these trees right along the riverbank. Those things are so cool, I think, personally. Over on this side as well. Alright, and then let's just skedaddle over here. You see that side of the river, it's running that way. Some of these old trees here. And there's a squirrel up here on the steps. This is a Squirrel Haven. He's looking out at us right now. Alright, so we're going to go up here and go to the left. See the squirrel right there? Hopefully you do. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, there goes one running up that way.
Up there.
Oh, well, man, he got out of the way. There he goes right there. Okay, so my battery's about dead. Just want to show you right quick. There's the library from the back. We'll be going